Hi everyone, today I want to talk about something called Tourettic OCD. Tourettic OCD is like having Tourette's, except it's OCD. I don't know. For years I thought a lot of the behaviours I have were stims, because I didn't know what else they were called. But apparently, recently I discovered that they're not actually stims. They are tics. Um, and further research, as you did, oh my god, shut up. Um, so I was looking into Tourette's, and into the tics, and discovered that I had or still have Tourette's, basically. Which makes a lot of sense. Except it's not, because Tourette's OCD is different to normal Tourette's, apparently. So basically with Tourette's, you have this urge and you do something like that. Whereas with Tourettic OCD, you have this premonitory urge to do something and you do it. Oh my god, what's the difference? I think with tics, your body just does things. Whereas with Tourettic OCD, you get these urges where you feel like you have to do things to get rid of the urges, basically. So I guess it's different because with tics and Tourette's, it's your body just doing the things, whereas with Tourettic OCD, you have the need to do something, so you do it. Yes. Anyway, so I believe I had Tourette's, or still have Tourette's, but it's morphed into Tourettic OCD. I also have OCD as well, so like maybe they just mixed together. So when I was about what age, 8, 9, something like that. I memory issues. I have no idea, really. I started with the sniffing, and I didn't actually notice that I was doing this until someone kept pointing it out and telling me to stop sniffing, and I was like, I can't. And they were like, no, stop sniffing. And I was like, I can't stop sniffing. I can't stop. So that was the first time I noticed it. And then I started with the coughing tic. And I think from there it just got worse. And then it's only now looking back that I realised I had tics. But to me, it was just things that I did, just completely normal. I'm doing this now. Okay. One of the most notable ones, I think, and is quite unique to me because I've not seen anybody else have this one. I saw one kid on a video who had something similar. He would go like this. Whereas mine, it's a bit different. I have to rub the top of my lip on my nose like this. And sometimes I have to push my nose down to get the feeling right. I have to keep doing it until it feels like it's fixed. And I just thought that was a thing that I did. And then one day, my dad pulled me to one side and told me, you need to stop doing that. The people at my work are thinking you're blowing them kisses across the room. And I was absolutely mortified because no, not blowing you kisses. Oh my God, do people actually think my tic it is some kind of like blowing you kisses? No. So basically, so I learned how to hide it, basically, because no matter how much I tried, I could not stop doing it. Even now, it's one of the tics that I have the most. I have to do it. I have to get that feeling right, which is really embarrassing because it just looks weird. So I looked to hide it. I'd be like, oh, I need to cough. Or, my nose is a bit itchy. Or I'd hide it, like try and suppress it until I get out the room, and then I just let it all go in one big thing. So yeah, that's one of the ones that I still have now. Some of the tics I had as a kid, like the coughing one, I don't really do now. The sniffing comes and goes. I still get that one sometimes. The eye blinking one, I'm not sure when that started. I don't know. I thought everybody blinked that much, and apparently people don't blink that much. So yeah, apparently it's not normal to blink again and again and again. And so you get it just right. Yeah, so with tics and Tourette's, your body just does the things. Whereas with Tourettic OCD, you have to do it until it feels right, or till the feeling goes. And one of the things I have is with my forehead, I need to cut my hair again because that helps keep it off my face, or gel it up. Because when it touches my face, then my forehead gets itchy, and then I have to get rid of the feeling. And I've learned to brush it away, because if you keep doing that in public, people look at you weird. They don't look at you as weird if you're doing that, because maybe I'm just thinking. I'm confused. What's going on here? Maybe I just got a slight itch. You don't look confused when you do that. Some of the other ones I have, and this isn't a tic, I'm just doing that. This one is a tic. I have to wriggle my fingers until it feels right. The hanging ringing one is because I'm nervous. I also have a tic where I have to rub my palm against things. When I was younger, I had to rub it on a really hard surface, and it never felt right, no matter how many times I did it. And I'd just be like this, trying to get the feeling right, and it never got right. Now I have to rub my arms on my body to do it. Maybe it looks less weird than rubbing it on the corner of a table. I don't know. I guess over the years I've just learned to hide a lot of my stims, tics. Stims too. But yeah, I think I just learned to make it look less weird. But obviously not too successfully, because people still give me weird looks sometimes. So what others? I actually wrote a list because I have memory issues. So what else? Oh yes, vocal tics, which I thought meant actually making sounds, but apparently it's anything to do with the vocal cords. One of the ones I've had, and has actually recently come back now that I've been watching videos of people doing tics, which is really not a good idea because it does trigger your tics. I thought people were exaggerating, but it really does trigger them. So yeah, maybe don't watch this video. One of the ones I did a lot as a kid was that. Another one was the breath sounds. I'd have to do things with my breathing, like yeah. Thankfully I don't do them as much nowadays because I have problems with my breathing and I will pass out. Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually have a list. Oh my god, I need a better memory. Yeah, another one which I thought was just stuff that people do all the time was this. Until it clicks. It clicks a lot. That's probably not good. When I was younger, I had the one where I do this, and no. Thankfully I don't do that one anymore. But I do still put my head back to the side until it feels right. which I think is one of the stretching tics I have, which I still have quite a lot of. I have to like stretch my fingers out until it feels right, and just like, same with my legs. I stretch my legs, stretch my toes. I just like stretch my whole body. Muscle tensing as well. It's basically you just tense your muscles and then let it go. And I thought everyone did that. Apparently not. I mean, I kind of hope that it makes your muscles better. Like, surely if you're tensing your muscle groups all the time, that would make them stronger and more muscly. Maybe it's an added benefit to a tic. I don't know, but I can't control it. So what else do we have on this list of tics that I wrote down that I forgot about? Oh yeah, licking my lips, which you think is just a normal thing. This is why I never noticed that I have tics, because surely these are all just things that people do all the time. Like stretching your mouth. Apparently not. Now I can't stop doing it. Oh yeah, a new one I have is blowing air into my mouth until it feels right. So just yeah, people definitely look at you weird in public when you do that. The other thing is, now everyone has to wear masks. Nobody can see. I can as much as I want and no one can really tell. So there is some benefit to this whole pandemic. That I'm not having to go outside as much. So yeah. Also, I've not been wearing glasses for too long, like about 2-3 years now. And that has become a Tourettic OCD, and it is annoying. Yeah. I have to jiggle them and move, like actually pull out them until it gets right, until it feels right, because it just feels like there's stuff on my face and I need to get it off. Premonitory urges are so annoying. I can cope with the tics. The urges, though, it feels like there are bugs on my skin that I have to get off, and it is so annoying. Imagine someone shoved a load of itching powder all over your body. That's what it feels like to live in my skin all the time. And I don't know whether I've got some kind of skin disorder or something that makes me constantly itchy, and then I have to like do the tics to get rid of the feeling. Sometimes it's also like pressure, like there's something on my skin or a pressure under my skin, and I have to just get rid of the feeling. And sometimes my hands will feel itchy, or like there's moisture on my hands, even though there's not really, but it feels like it. And also blowing, stim, tic, stick. Oh my god. No stims, tics. So yeah. So for ages I thought these were stims and they're not. So trying to remember that they are actually tics, not stims, because stims actually have a purpose. Like, I will rock side to side when I'm trying to concentrate. When I'm doing this, that doesn't help me other than to get rid of the urge to do that. So yeah, it's very confusing. So yeah, how did nobody notice this when I was a kid? Like, how can you go 20 plus years of doing all this stuff and nobody even noticing, and everyone be like, oh yeah, it's just completely normal? Is it? No, it's not. Oh my god. So yes, I actually have a list of the ones that I don't do anymore, which I am trying really hard not to accidentally set off now. But a lot of them seem to be actual noises. Another one was ear pulling. I'd do this a lot. Just pull my ear. That really hurts. Another one was picking at the skin in my scalp. That took a long time to stop doing, basically. I'm not really sure how and when that stopped. It just seemed to have died off by itself, which I'm glad for, because people think you have nits. And I don't have nits, but when you're constantly doing this and just got your fingers up in your hair all the time, yeah, people think you have nits. It's not good. So yeah, as a kid, especially in my teenage years, when the tics seem to have gotten a lot worse, I did a lot of animal sounds. Like, I would just randomly start mooing, or make cat noises, or a pterodactyl noise, which is fun. Yeah, no one thought there was anything wrong with me. It's just completely normal to be sitting there and go. Sure. Sometimes I think I'm invisible. Whistling, which I'm not actually very good at whistling, so really rubbish imitation of whistling that I could not stop myself from doing. A droning tone, I'd just be going. I God, I don't want to do that one anymore. Humming, basically any noise. I was constantly making noises. Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to bite my skin as well. So yeah, basically a lot of tics that no one noticed I was doing. Yeah, maybe they just thought I was a freak. I was labelled most weird in college when I was going through a tic phase of. Yeah. You think I would have noticed sooner, but I don't know. I just, if I do something, that's just me. I'm doing something. It's completely normal to be doing things. How are you meant to know that it's not normal unless someone tells you, excuse me, that's not normal. Can you please stop doing that? Okay, well, I did actually have people telling me that it's not normal to be sniffing all the time and to be blowing people kisses. But yeah, it would have probably been a lot more helpful if somebody had pointed out that they were tics and I could have been diagnosed with Tourette's and actually gotten help instead of just not having any help. Yeah. I'm 34 and it's only been in the last week or two that I've noticed all of this. So yeah, and I've been trying to make an appointment with the doctor to try and be assessed. Because sometimes I think maybe there's just something wrong with me. Maybe I have a neurological condition that makes me do weird things that I can't stop. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have that anyway, so yeah. I'll be doing other videos to cover all of that, with the mental health and the physical health and the disabilities that are very, very long, because I have a lot of them. And I'm rambling now, so I'm going to stop this video before I just never stop talking. Okay. So that's, I don't think I actually explained about what Tourettic OCD is, but oh well. I have memory problems, I'll just blame it on that. Well, I don't know, how do you end videos? Oh, thanks for listening. I hope this was informative. Sayonara. Bye.